Hello everyone. Uh, Today I'm going to discuss a really interesting thing. We know that a human can learn with their mistakes, but now AI can also learn with their mistakes. Um, for example, you write a prompt on ChatGPT, and ChatGPT give results on that on on that prompt accordingly. So you can say ChatGPT, idiot, this is not my requirement. Your prompt or your results are not according to me. And you can type, and ChatGPT say, sorry sir, I'm really sorry, and then he generate a response again. So this is one way to generate a ChatGPT response. And the other and good way is to tell ChatGPT that these things are really not necessary. For example, you ask about what is NumPy and what is its use. So you can say, you mention these things, these are unnecessary things, this is not a proper definition. You can say like that. You can critique on his results. And in this way you can achieve a better result from LLM, or you can say ChatGPT. So a reflection agent is the same thing. So let's move. What is reflection agent? So reflection agents are AI systems designed to improve their performance over time by continuous evaluating and reforming their actions and output. What is it means? You generate a response from any LLM, and also generate a critique on that response. And um, LLM generate first and then create a critique, and then you can say generate another response according to that critique. So this is reflection agent which understand or learn with their mistakes, or learn by critique, is reflection agent. I created it, and I'll show you. The backend overview of my reflection agent is I use Flask as a web framework, and LangGraph for handling AI messages interactions. Agent functions I use. I create last, reflect, and round. So this is a simple front end of my application. So you can say I set I wrote a prompt which is explain reflection agent briefly, make it suitable for technical interview answer. So maximum round 4. What is the meaning of that round 4? LLM generate a response, and then generate a critique, and then again update their response according to that critique, and then again create a critique. And then this process will goes for in the loop of 4. So the workflow is really simple, really simple. Start application, sorry, generate a response. That response reflects, or you can say a critique reflects again generation, and then generate that reflection as a new prompt. And then this will happen again and again and again according to our round number. So first we learn what is reflection agent, and then I'll introduce a new concept here, conditional edge. So first you have to know what is edge. So edge is a simple definition of edge is a connect two nodes and represent relationship between them. And what is node now in LangGraph? And yes, node is a single step or action or a task or a reasoning in a process or workflow. For example, you generate a response that is a node. You create or you generate a reflection that is another node, and these node are connected by with edges. And if this node is connected by an edge which have an ability to take a decision, this is called conditional edge. So edges are two types. One is conditional and non-conditional edge. Conditional type can make a decision whether we go to this side or we go to this side. So we learn four concepts here: reflection agent, conditional agents, edges. But first we learn edges, then we learn nodes, and then we understand what is the concept of conditional edge. So moving to our project core function explanation. So I don't think so I'll explain. I'll provide the PDF. You can easily understand what I'm trying to do. So let's move to the application. So run the application, and we have this. Copy it, paste. So what is the response? Let's check me. So application is running, I think so. Yes, it's running. So now I can type any prompt. So as I mentioned before, I will write a prompt: what is numpy and why we use it. Okay. Okay, give me suggestion. तो इसकी मान लेते, and we will I use Grammarly for these kind of things. I am not good in English, especially writing, especially in spellings. So let's start. We have three rounds. So first it's generate a response on that, then it's and critique, then learn from that critique response another create another response, and this will again and again with 3 times. So run the reflection. So let's see what's happened. So we know that reflection agent learn with their critique, with their mistakes, or you can say. So it will take time, hopefully 10 seconds. So first round is what is numpy. He generate this explanation in 3 points, why we use it, and write a code example. Okay, this is the example. We create numpy array and multiple init by 2 using operator, this hash operator, and the result is number. Okay, this is reflection. My reflection function create a critique on the generated message. So this is a critique, a lack of code examples, while the answer provide a brief introduction to numpy. So it's write a lot of critique on that. I will not read all of these lines. So you can stop the video and read it. So now my agent create a new response, or a new you can say a new a new text according to the critique which the reflect function create. So this is the critique. So, and this is the response according to that critique. So you can see the numpy definition is reduced in somehow, and why we use it is in this way. And now you can see the feature of numpy. Some key features of numpy includes this. Okay, and you can see this response is much better than if you are using ChatGPT in your daily life. You can easily understand that this code, this response is far much better than this response. Okay, now you can you can also see my reflector function, because I mentioned 3, max round 3. So the loop is I'll iterate 3 times. So generate, reflect, generate, reflect, generate, reflect, and then final answer. So this is the second response critiques. So you can see a lot of critique on the second response. So now they create a third text, or you can say third response. And you can also see and I can easily understand, or I can easily analyze that this response is also really you can say is better than the other two responses. So this is the third response of the LLM and on two critics. So first, generate the response. LLM also generate my reflector function, create a critique on that. Again, LLM, you can say, generate function create another response according to that critique, and then LLM, my create function or reflector function, create another reflection, or you can say a critique on the second generated text, and then we can see a third time a final answer. So you can see a final answer. So this is the final answer. And if you see, if you can use this, yes. So I'll provide the code of my application, and you can easily see and you can easily analyze if you run the code and just copy and paste. I'll provide the GitHub code, GitHub repository link, so you can just copy and paste it and run the code. So you can analyze that the third response, or you can say the last response, is much better than the previous generated responses. So again, I'll update my prompt just to show you another example. Tell me about Pakistan. Okay. Okay, we if we create a simple tell me about the Pakistan's, you can say, Pakistan's flag. So let's see. By the way, I didn't write prompt, such easy prompt before this video. So let's see what is its response. So I'll update the round 6, 3 to 6. So I think 6 is take really time, so much time. So I'll update it from 5. So it take 5 rounds, like update, generate, critique, update according to critique, then critique, again generate according to the last critique, and then again and again. So you can see the Pakistani flag is a symbol of national pride and so on. Okay. Okay, next we have a critique on this message, and you can also see the much better response. So you can see the there are no headings, no headings in, you can say, a prominent heading. So in that response, your history of historical contents, context, significance, and interesting facts about that. So you this again critique on that. Again, round 3, he generated a response. Again, LLM critique on that. My reflector function create a critique. Again, it generate a new response according to that critique. And after 5 rounds, he generate a final answer. You can see it. So it is much far better than the previous four texts, and you can easily understand that it's really summarized, headings are well okay. And if you perform this process number of times, so you can create a much better result. So this, why we use this application, we use this application for tweet reflection. So you can write a tweet, and LLM can understand the critique, or sorry, the tweet, and then he read the comments, and next time he'll suggest you, or you can say or create a new tweet for you which is better than the previous one. So in this way you can provide you can provide the ability or a functionality to LLM, to agent, to learn from its mistakes. So that's all from my side for now. Thank you so much for watching the video. And if you have any query, or you want to build some agents for your business, so you can contact me. Thank you.